Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. It's Angela, the traveling crafter. And if you are a lover of art, if you enjoy DIY, shifting from one thing to the other, I don't know, thrifting for vintage treasures, then you are in the right place. So for example, I've got some new friends, and I have to say it is so just fun to have so many new friends joining our live sales, commenting, and I know myself and others say this, but it really truly does mean the world when you leave your comments, even if it's just hi or where you're from. It's just a treasure to me anyway. So thank you. And for those returning, thank you so much for always being supportive and for your kind comments and for playing along on our craft and chats and live sales. It's always fun to have my friends around. And today I want to welcome new subscribers, Sandy Audsley and Barbara Tate. Thank you both for being a part of the wandering community of traveling crafters. And maybe you're not traveling, maybe you just like to hang out. That's fine too. So quit your babbling, Angela. Get on to it. Well, I'm here really for a quick update and overview. So if you didn't see my last live, you can hop over. I was lucky enough to, Sandy, who is my primary moderator, and I welcomed Carrie, the paper monkey, who also acted as a verbal moderator on the channel, and we had a lovely, sweet time. And one of the things that I introduced that I had been working on were the mega bundles, and I added a little surprise, which were journal covers, and these are from vintage and antique quilts. This one is a probably, I think my mom said 30s or 40s, or maybe it was 20 or 30s. But anyway, somewhere between the 20s and the 40s. A quilt that had been already partially disassembled. So I wanted to save the rest of it. And what I offered up is that because we didn't have a sale last week and we won't have one this coming Thursday, excuse me, please, that I would offer up some pre-orders. So during the sale, we sold some kits and some journal covers, but I did finish making some more, and I wanted to show those to you and explain how you can get your hands on one of these. So first of all, what I'm going to show you, these journal covers by themselves are $20, and stay tuned because you'll understand what I mean by saying by themselves. So I did one that is kind of a turquoisey and powdered blue color, and it's got some red on the back. This is just a sheet that I put a vintage buckle on. It's a plastic buckle. I'm just going to slide this off. And inside I think this one is plain, so you can do whatever you wish with it. You could do, you could sew in your spine. You could put elastic here and here and make this a, what they call Midori style journal, or some people I think call it something else that I can't remember. But it's super, super cute. These are pretty much standard size, so all of your, if you just fold your paper in half, your signatures will be good. We're going to call that small turquoise because I have another one I'll show you in a minute that is larger. So this one is called Apron Strings, and it does not, it's the same as the other one inside. It's got the blues and a little bit of red, and on the back it has some of that turquoise. And then these are actually from a vintage apron. Now, I did think about ironing these out. They're kind of accordioned up. And then I thought, no, this would just be like somebody had worn it and maybe they washed it and after a big day of baking, and that's what it looked like. And I liked how it looked, so I left it. But if you don't, then you can just iron it out so it's, you know, much whiter. But I thought that was kind of cute. So this one is Apron Strings, and these are all available for $20. Now this is the large turquoise, and I'm gonna wait because this one I need to show you inside specifically. This one is a fold over, And we're just going to call this one Yo-Yo. This is what it looks on the front. This is what it looks like on the back. It does have a magnetic closure. And it is blank inside. This does have some, you know, vintage staining. And I embrace that on these. I think it looks fabulous. This one is, all I did with this was just sew it around the edges because I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. It is quite large when you open it up, and I think it could be something really cool. But if you open this up, there is some, you know, vintage wear, stains, that kind of thing. I love it. I think when I actually finish this one, it will be, I'll do some embellishing on it so it doesn't look, you know, so it kind of blends in. But if you're like me, you kind of like that. Like it like that. So this one's up for grabs. It hasn't been adorned yet, so it will be a surprise if you decide to get that one, unless you have something specific. So this is the last one. This is the Oversized Turquoise. You can also call this Swiss Dot. Now this Swiss Dot, I just folded this, or kind of twisted this around, kind of like you would a tie. And this one is attached to the journal itself, this closure. I still got, you know, I try to make this look all old, and then I end up with all these strings. So if you don't like the strings, this probably isn't the journal for you. All right. So then you just undo that. And again, another vintage buckle. And this one is, I had slid this on here so it will stay. There we go. And then it was just wrapped around. So this is really long. You can cut this off, but I made it plenty long for you. So then you open it up, and this might be one of my favorites. I'm going to have to say that I've done thus far. And now I'm looking for, I'm looking for something that's going to fit inside. Come on now. Hold on. This one will work. Okay, so inside it's got 2 pockets, one on each side. However, what I decided to do is I recently picked up this elastic, and I thought it went perfectly in here. So I did something a little bit different in that what would normally be a front cover and a back cover now has 2 pockets on each side. So for example, this is one pocket. This is one. Here, we're just going to find some stuff to go in it. It might not match. It's okay. We're just playing. Will this one fit in there? Sure it will. So there's that one. This one probably won't fit this way, no. One of my little digitals. And then we have another one. We can put her over here. And then the same would hold true for, now up here, you can fit in something bigger. Probably up here too. There you go. But look at all of this room you have. And then you still have room to fold it and put, I don't know. I'm going to have a hard time not wanting to keep this, but I have a video reference of it, which means I can make another one like it. So those are the journal covers that are $20 plus shipping for whichever one you decide you wish to have. Now, I talked about the mega bundles. Those mega bundles, I'm just going to show you one to give you an example if you didn't make the live sale. And those are $30. Now, what I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3. I have 3 currently made and together. And these all, I think, I've made them in a way that they will go with the journal covers, or blend with the journal covers. So, if you wanted, your option is to buy a mega bundle. This is well over 100 pieces of ephemera, mostly vintage, mixed in with some, you know, new pieces. This is vintage, but it's not terribly old. This is not old, but for the most part, you get vintage. It comes with 2 complete pieces of wallpaper, large pieces of wallpaper, probably at least the size of this fabric or bigger. And they are $30. Now, they come, I'll tell you what they come with, and then I'll tell you what you can do. They've got fibers, we've got fabrics and linens. They all come with some kind of, bag of goodies, whether they be brads and charms and things like that. There's usually some kind of embroidery floss, old postcards, lots of fabric. There is enough for you to do, well, in this particular one, you've got enough to make at least one, probably two covers with your, this one's got a design on it, but you just can't see it. I'll save it. It's fun. Plus, this one also has a upholstery piece that could be an entire cover as well. So there's a lot. It's got piano roll, and then this is another bundle that's all smaller ephemera, and then this is all larger ephemera. There is old ledger, quite large. There's more tucked inside here. Now, the one thing to remember is that some of the things will need to be folded in order for them to, fit and be good to go for shipping. So here's the thing. This is $30 on its own. However, should you purchase, I even put a little spool in there because I thought that was pretty darn cute. Should you want a cover and a, let me see, let me grab the one that, a cover and a kit, instead of paying $50, the two together are $45. So you see how that kind of all goes in together. I mean, it's not perfectly together. I'm probably not going to do custom kit journal covers, but I will do them by theme. So I think everyone should get a good chance. This one, I do need to work on. It does not have a matching bundle, but I'm going to create something that is kind of farmhouse, retro, 50s sort of thing to go with this one. So this is the only one I haven't really, I could probably do something, another one like that too, couple, but that is what we got. So they're $20 for the covers of a piece, $30 for your huge mega bundle, which that's a fantastic price, I promise you. Having bought bundles in my early days of junk journaling, and together you can have this or a cover and a pack for $45. So how do you get one of these? Well, first of all, you'll just first let me know by making a comment whether you want to buy one now or if you want to purchase one later. To know if there is interest is very, very helpful to me. So please do that. Comment, tell me what you like, and join a live sale in the future, because I share a lot of these and you can see get a kind of a gist. So if you are interested in having one of those that I showed you, all you need to do is send me an email, which is in the description box, but I'll also say it to you. It is restorationharmony1@gmail.com. And in that email, in the subject line, write journal cover bundle or journal cover or journal bundle, something to that effect, so that when I search, I can find you easily, because I get a lot of junk emails and a lot of things go to spam. I don't know if it's the way I have it filtered or what, but so I have to constantly be checking my spam folders, my junk folder, and I don't want it to go there. So in the body of the email, please include your full name, your entire mailing address, and include your zip code. If you are from out of the U.S., I can ship to you, but just keep in mind, depending where it goes, it can get expensive. So we might want to look at that before you place an order. But I do know to some parts of Canada, it's about $28 for, pretty large shipment, but just to give you an example. And within that body of that email, in addition to your full name and shipping address, if you would let me know your YouTube channel name. I mean, whatever you go by on YouTube, so that I know it's legitimate and you've left a comment, so I know. I kind of put 2 and 2 together, if you know what I mean. And then the last thing I need is the email in which you wish me to send your invoice. So if it is the email that you're sending all of your information from, then just put, please use this email. If you have a PayPal email by chance, you can use that one as well. Now, you don't need to have a PayPal account, but I do invoice from PayPal because it makes it very easy for you and for me. So if you don't have a PayPal, not to worry. You just check out as a guest. You can use your debit, credit. You can even use Venmo now. So you've got a lot of options in order to place your order. So I hope that is helpful, and I hope you enjoy it. I love to hear your comments. And until next time, happy crafting. Remember, as always, to take time to just be, and we'll see you soon. Cheers.